Welcome to the 2023 Asian Pacific African Powerlifting and Bench Press Championship in Hong Kong. My name's Chrissy Chamley and I'll be commentating this session for you today, which is the 83 kilogram men's classic powerlifting session. We will have 2 flights of lifting. The first flight will be underway very shortly, and it will include the sub-juniors, the Masters 1, the Masters 2, and the Masters 3, and Masters 4 lifters. Once these athletes have completed all of their squats, we will go into the second flight of lifters, which will include the juniors and the open age category. We're underway, as you can see, and he's opened in 100, reaching the 83 kilogram men group. The bar now gets loaded up to 1. Is the lifters coming out with really confident openers. Just hope for a replay there. There we go. Very confident, well deep, getting the score on the board. New to the sport, and yet here he is competing in the Masters 2 category for his opener. He is the heaviest in body, weighing in at depth. Wonderful technique for a relatively new lifter, but I can see he's being coached by Peter Lacey, and that does help explain that. Of his own, open, good strength. And that's a good lift. Getting through this first round of squats. And now Sri Lanka, their Masters 1 lifter, Chandana, 177.5 kilos. It's really incredible weights for people watching at home, how strong humans get with training. Sri Lanka. Oh, it's heavy. That's a heavy looking opener. I think it should be good. And it's a good lift. Here is Michael from South Africa. 162.5 kilos. Second squat. Great depth. Chest comes up well. Handling the weight well here this morning. 3 white lights. So he is pushing up into the silver medal position now, putting pressure on the lifters to follow. $165 for Sia. And that's a good lift for Sia. do. Apologies for that absence. As those of you who are watching live will no doubt be aware, there is some choppiness on the internet stream here through the venue. We are attempting to resolve that with the venue. From Japan now, 185 kilos. The sub-junior. He's sub-junior. He most... Okay. Chat, can you let me know if you've got me? Okay, we have the second flight of lifters in the 83 kilo class now. And we have the juniors and the open age category. We've already had the first lifter, Lam, of Hong Kong, China. Hong Kong, China on with 180 kilos for his opener. Here is Hao, Singapore, 210 kilos. He's one of two juniors. Gets a start call with 3 seconds and does a great job of it. Okay, 210 kilos now for Chan from Singapore. He is the other junior. It's 2 juniors in the under 83 classes here, both from Singapore. Thank you, Chat. Chat saves the day again. And very strong looking opener with a good lift. So both juniors on the board now will go into the open age category to continue. Okay, we are back on. There was just a bit of technical hitches here this morning. And we should be back on now. So we have... No, that lift has happened. Okay. The attempts and platform announcer are just catching up to where we are. You have already seen Chan from Singapore. Now it should be Tan with 2:30 from Singapore. Right. Everyone's caught back up again? Okay. Cornelius Tan, Singapore, 230 kilos. Good lift isn't caught up. Yep. Okay. Tan, second international. Easy. Yes, he competed at C Cup in 2022. He got 3rd place in the Open. Now, just having a look at his PB squat is 242.5. So we just saw that 230 work really well. And the bar will get loaded to 240 kilos for Ansu Singh from India. Opening squat for Ansu from India. We've got 3, 6, 7 open age category lifters in the under 83 kilogram class. And that certainly looks smooth. And it's a good lift. So the bar will remain on 240 kilos now for McKinley of Hong Kong, China. Acton McKinley. Best squat is 267.5. So let's see how this moves this morning. And big shout out to his mum and dad and the TWA crew and the guys and girls at Strength Culture. McKinley, 240. Oh, yes. Smooth and strong. I wonder if we're going to see an attempt on his PB today. Zhao from China, 255 kilos for his opening squat. Appearing here at his first international, age 28. And as I've said before, we welcome China to the championship. It's great to see them here at this combined championship of 3 regions of the IPF. Best squat, 280, so this should be a comfortable opener. And a big shout out to IPF China office and HS Power. Great hit. Yes, chest comes up. Let's have a look. The referees say good lift. So he's on the board and we may well see a personal best. And a big shout out to all his followers on social media, etc. He is a sports blogger, so do check him out. Okay, New Zealand up next. Tim Monagati of New Zealand, 262.5 kilos. 27 years of age. Go follow him on Instagram. He's got some wonderful training videos where he trains outside in the New Zealand outdoors. And he is part of the Pacific region, so he is here at this championship getting some international. 262.5 comes up smooth. And the Aussies and the Kiwis loving it in the crowd here. And a shout out to Jenny, who's watching in Australia. I see you in the chat there. Yes, it is absolutely astonishing how much weight these guys can lift. And as I said before, just like to apologise for the interruption in the internet and the streaming earlier. We look like we've resolved that. There was a venue issue. And we hope that you can enjoy the streaming now, no problem. And thank you for those on the chat who were able to let us know what you're experiencing. Good cooperation. $265, top opener for Rajesh from India. So that completes the first round of squats for the juniors and open. Everyone's on the board and we swing now into the second round of squats. Lam from Hong Kong, China, 192.5 for his second attempt, 12.5 kilo increase from the opener.
Lam Shuping Calvin for Hong Kong Center.
30 years of age, competing for 4 years. And that's a good lift. Now that is a big, yes, I just had a look at my notes. That's a big PB for Lam. His prior PB was 180, so there's a brand new big PB set at an international event. How from Singapore, 220 kilos, 10 kilo increase. He's one of the two juniors.
Lucas
132.5 kilos for Chang from Singapore. Just pulling away a bit from How. 12.5 kilo increase for his second attempt. Lucas Spencer Lucas Spencer Chan. This is his first international competition. Oh, strong and a big smile. He came second at the national championships in the under 83 kilo juniors. So, you know, here he is really putting on a huge display of strength. And he's not the national champion. And sometimes that happens, that the national champion doesn't come to represent. Either they can't make it or what not. So he's qualified. And you can see he is indeed very well qualified to be here. Here's Tan, Cornelius Tan of Singapore. Saw him in the C Cup last year. He got third place. And he came third in nationals. Great depth. Excellent. And that's approaching his PB. His current PB is 242.5. So on the third attempt, I'm sure we're going to see him try to improve his PB. McKinley, Hong Kong, China, 250 kilo. 10 kilo increase. Good job coming up. Tianu Ziano, China. Squatting well under his personal best here this morning. He comes from Jiangsu province in China. Oh, wow. Solid. Yes. 2 white lights. Jury overruled it. Yes, they did. Jury has overruled that lift. Xiao, his lift is a no lift. Singh Ansu, India. Huge power, 265, 25 kilo increase from the opener. "31 years of age, competing for 11 years. And it's a good lift. Approaching the top here with Monegatti of New Zealand, 275 for his second attempt, 12.5 kilo increase. He is the lightest weight here in the under 83 kilo class, weighing in at just 77.59 this morning. Awesome. Yes. Being coached by Jordan, I see there, who coached his new wife yesterday. $277.5 kilos now for Rajesh from India. Extreme level of power, the chat says. Annette said, and she is right. It's a 12.5 kilo increase for him from his opener, and he started the highest, so he maintains. And everyone here wants him to get these big lifts. That's fantastic. Good lift. So there's the second round of squats for these guys, with Rajesh from India leading just in front of Monegatti from New Zealand, and Ansu from India in third place at the moment. In the juniors, we have the 2 Singaporean lifters, with Chan leading Howe. So we come in now for the third squats. You want to see it? Yep. Yeah. Oh, wow. And a huge PB for Lamb with 3 white lights here at this international. Sets a 205. Previous PB was 180. So absolutely stacks on the kilos here at this official competition. And a shout out to Matthew Holden, his coach. And 247 fitness. Ho from Singapore. This is a PB. Current PB 220. Going 225 here. Just 5 kilos more than the last one. At his first international. Shouting out to his family and friends who support online and physically. And Anytime Fitness, Chai Chi. Chai Chi? Oh, strong. Clem. Perfect for a PB. Chan of Singapore, 240 kilos, pushing up, putting those valuable kilos on the total. This is his PB. Previous PB 235, so this is it. Here to set official PB. All the way. He has to stick it at the top, and he does. He had to really pull his upper body up, and I think the weight got back on the heels, but he managed to stick it. Watch this on the replay. Watch how hard he has to work here. Pulls the chest up. The weight comes back a bit, but he holds it in lockout. So brilliant work. Tan, one of the open age category lifters, 250 for his third attempt. It's a 20 kilo increase from the opener. Tan, 250. Oh, comes through with the goods. Shout out to Jonas for his coach and his gym bros back home. They managed to make the sport so enjoyable for him. Apparently, the best dim sims and the 2.5. Oh, so strong at the lockout. Just superior strength at the top. Xiao, China, 260. Missed it on the second attempt. The jury overruled it. Oh, comes through with it. Let's see if the jury and the referees accept it. No. No lift. The jury are having a look at that decision. Yeah, it's not depth from this side. So I think that no lift will hold, and he finishes on just 255. So we've got the 83 kilo class guys today, and I think the under 93 kilo class guys are in the third session today here. Just for those who are interested to know how big do lifters get, we can expect to see some lifters in the 105 kilo category, then the under 120 kilo category, and then we have a 120 plus kilo category. And you'll see all that action here in the next few days as Ansu from India takes 272.5 for a clean sweep here today. Oh, can't make it. Nonetheless, he is still going to get the bronze medal because Xiao from China couldn't get past his opener. So that gave the opportunity for Ansu to keep his bronze medal on 265. So he is the bronze medalist. Now here is the silver medalist. There will be no change. I'm sorry, he's currently sitting in first place, Rajesh. Currently sitting in first place. So this to put 282.5 on the board with Monaghetti putting in 285. So excitement here, a jostle for silver and gold. Rajesh opting for the 282.5. Trying to hold the gold medal. Oh, what a fight. Gets 285 for the possibility of the gold. Sitting with the silver at the moment, Monaghetti lifting for gold. Locks it in. This is the big lift for Tim for the gold medal in the squat. Hits the gold medal in the squat with Rajesh getting the silver and Ansu getting the bronze. We'll take a break and we'll be back with the bench press. Okay, we're back with Van Beek from South Africa, taking his second attempt at the bench press, 92.5. He was successful with 87.5 in his opener. He's got the bronze medal in the squat. Great setup, good touch, gets right under it. And looks like a good lift from here. Yes, Van Beek putting together a big lifting day here.
102.5 for Peter Peter. Also,
102.5 now on the bar for the Sri Lankan lifter, Chandana. Successful on 97.5 kilos. 102.5, very heavy. It's not going anywhere from there. So no lift on that one at the moment. Bar moves to 105 kilos.
105
Liang from Hong Kong, China, one of the Masters 2 lifters.
also,
He got silver in the squat. Opening bench successful, 95 kilos, now 10 kilos increase. He'll have to settle for the bronze in the bench. Chest comes up to the bar, tucks it in. Oh, that was great. Really good strength there.
no lift.
Oh, no lift.
117.5. Equivalent height.
Ah, I'm pretty sure we can see his butt clear straight off that bench. So, unfortunately, that's a no lift. That's an angle I can't see in the live, but fortunately we've got the replay there where it can be clearly seen what the feet and the butt do. Bar gets moved up to 117.5 kilos for Akuda of Japan, one of the sub-juniors. He was outstanding in the squat, finishing on 185 and the gold medal. Awkward touch, and I think it was just a little difficult for him to get any power off the chest there.
150. Osmano Darby of Kazakhstan.
Here's our Masters 4 lifter, 120 kilos. Really, how inspirational. 74 years of age, competing for 48 years. And we're not even at his personal best yet. 74-year-old benching 120 here, possibly more. You know, outlifting so many men, same weight class. Oh, look at the strength. And he controls it at the top as it tries to drift back from him, but he's just got this superior ability to control the bar, and that is superb.
126.
Watch that side on. Look at the stability in his body. Whole body's working, but nothing lifts off the bench. That's a lot of training there. Sia from Singapore, 120 kilos. He's one of the sub-juniors. With this, he will pull right away from Akuda, his competitor. He is already in the gold medal position, and this for more. Oh, that was a nice lift. Yes, so Akuda from Japan has a bit of work to do now to catch Sia from Singapore, who looks threateningly good. In fact, Sia is going to win the gold medal because Akuda is not going to challenge the 120 in his third attempt. $125 for Kwok from Hong Kong, China. No lift. Bar gets moved to 127.5 for Nayama of Mongolia, one of the Masters 1 lifters. He will be the gold medalist in the bench, as his bench is far superior to his competitor from Sri Lanka. He got the gold in the squat and will be the gold medalist in the bench. Oh, mighty strength there. Masters 3 lifter now, Varady from Australia.
Varady Steve from Australia, lifter 143, creates a new Oceania record.
Stephen was successful with 137.5. Now he has a record attempt of 143. It's an Asian record attempt. In the Masters 3 category of the under 83 kilo class, 143. Oh, it gets right under it. Looks smooth, doesn't it? And it's a good lift for a new record. Congratulations, Stephen.
147.5. Ahi Murad of Iran is a lifter. What is good?
Here's 147.5 kilos for Master 2 lifter AD of Iran, successful on 140. Oh, oh, did he lock that out? It's a good lift, 2-1. Jury are watching that on the replay on their desk. Just look at that right arm. Yep. Okay, Michael van Beek, South Africa, out for his third bench press of 97.5 kilos. It's a big PB. Great hit. Come on. Bring it through. No, it's pinned him. He got the PB on the second attempt, but the next one up is not today. And he's given a big shout out to PVB and Associates. They sponsored his trip here, covering all his expenses. So absolutely wonderful. Thank you, the sponsors who take care of athletes. That is so appreciated. Our athletes do not get paid. They don't get prize money. So any sponsorship is incredibly welcome by any athlete, especially those trying to represent their country. Here's Chandana of Sri Lanka, 102.5 for his... Oh, no, he got stuck there last time, so that's just not there today, but he was successful on the 97.5 kilo opener, so that's the main thing. And he'll get the silver medal for the bench press. Leng of Hong Kong, China, 105 now. The 51-year-old missed this the second attempt. Oh, this is better. No, oh, no, no. He had a couple of goes at it, but not to be. Settles with the bronze medal. Here's Akuda of Japan. Missed the 117.5 on the second attempt. Has elected to take it again and not try and challenge the Singaporean for the gold medal. So content with the silver. Okuda (18 years of age). Oh, he's doing a much better job, but no. Silver medalist. Sia from Singapore now, 122.5. He's the gold medalist in the sub-juniors for the bench press. Akuda getting the silver and Van Beek getting the bronze. Oh, looks good.
Good lift.
And it's a good lift for him.
125 for Osmanawan Saturday of Pakistan. Ball is loaded.
Ospanov, Kazakhstan, new Asian record, 125 kilos. Of course it is. He's a Masters 4. He's age 74. It's incredible. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, not today.
No lift.
Oh, it's been wonderful seeing him lift, though. And really inspirational.
Already created the new Asian record in the second lift. It's 120.
125 for Kwok. Has another go at this. Oh, good drive. No. Gets away from him.
Loaded.
Bar goes to 130 for Nyama from Mongolia. He's the Masters 1. He will be the gold medalist without doubt in the Masters 1 age group here. .46 years of age. And this is a new PB for Nyama, Mongolia. Oh, he's working it. Yes, I think he's got enough speed on it. Yes, indeed. And there's a new PB for Nyama, Mongolia, and the gold medal in the bench press of the Masters 1.
148.
Here's a record attempt, Asian record attempt, Aida, 148. This is a Masters 2. Successful on 147.5, just chipping at 0.5, which you can do for a record. New Asian record attempt. Mashallah. Comes from the Gold Coast. Beautiful part of Australia. Shout out to Damon, Megan and Claudine and Jacqueline and Verve Strength. Here's the record. Come on, Stephen. 149. And it's a good lift.
What are these season offers? Australia.
We are now into the next flight of lifters, the juniors and the open age category in the under 83 kilo class men. We've got a start here with Lam from Hong Kong, China, one of the open age category, with 115 on the bar.
Good lifting. 120 for How Clement of Singapore.
And that's a good lift. Clement Howe of Singapore, I beg your pardon. Clement Howe of Singapore, 125 kilos for his opening bench. He's a junior. One or two juniors, both Singapore. Got the silver in the squat. This to open his bench. Great touch. Oh, very competent first attempt there to get on. Oh, he's just grabbed his,
Still 120 and the lifter is
just grabbed his mid area of his back. So he may be benching a little lighter, perhaps. He may be having an injury there. Ansu from India, 125 for his opening bench. (31 years of age). Solid.
Good lifting.
Got the bronze in the squat.
127.5. So McKinley Acton to Hong Kong. Understood.
Acton McKinley from Hong Kong, China. Comes out for his opening bench. No centre lift out required. He'll unrack that himself. Just gets a feel for it with that easy opener. His PB is 140. So that's a great start.
130 for Ken Cornelius.
Corn Tarn
Understood.
is up next. Corn Tarn, 130 for his opening bench. 137.5 is his current PB. Looks solid. And it's a good lift for Tarn.
147.5. So Chan Lucas Spencer of Singapore. Understood.
Here's Lucas Chan, Singapore. Lucas Chan, 147.5 for his opening bench. That was very confident. Shout out to Anytime Fitness, where he trains. He's a uni student. Having a wonderful opportunity here. Tianu Xiao of China now. Opening on 150. It's listed his personal best as 162.5. And that's a good lift. Yeah, shout out to HS Power, who sponsors this athlete. So that's great that he gets some sponsorship. Tim Monagatti from New Zealand, 155 for his opener. Won the squat with 285, has been known to squat 300, so just goes to show where Tim's strength is. But now opening second top opener in the bench press. And it's a good lift for Tim on the board. Rajesh from India now will be the top opener. 160 for his opening bench. $167.5 is his PB. Here he is opening on 160. Rajesh, India. From Thane? Thani? From Thani in India. Nice touch. Looks good. Shout out to everyone in Thani who's watching. And it's a good lift for Rajesh. We're into the second round of bench press now for the juniors and open age category lifters in the under 83 kilo, starting with 120 kilos for Lam from Hong Kong, China. Won't be medaling here, but getting valuable experience and personal best lifts, I'm sure. Here's Clem Howe, Singapore, 132.5 kilos, one of the juniors. Successful on 125. Yep, brilliant. Perfect second attempt there. Grabs that mid back again.
135.
He's really suffering. He's in quite a lot of pain. So I'm sure it's affecting his bench.